మరి ఏమని పాడాలి నేను ఈ పాట, ఎంతని చెప్పాలి గుండె గాయాల గోస, ఏమని పాడాలి నేను ఈ పాట, ఎంతని చెప్పాలి గుండె గాయాల గోస, ఏమని పాడాలి నేను ఈ పాట, ఎంతని చెప్పాలి గుండె గాయాల గోస, ఎరచబడ్డ కూలి తల్లి కన్నీటి వలపాట, ఎరచబడ్డ కూలి తల్లి కన్నీటి వలపాట, ఏమని పాడాలి నేను ఈ పాట, ఎంతని చెప్పాలి గుండె గాయాల కోస, ఏమని పాడాలి నేను ఈ పాట, ఎంతని చెప్పాలి గుండె గాయాల కోస, ఊళ్ళకు ఊళ్ళను చుట్టి ఉరుకుతున్న దొరకబట్టి, దొరికిన అలగబట్టి, చెట్లకు వేలాడగట్టి, మండే ఎండల ఉంచి మలమూత్రాలను తాపి, కామరమెక్కిన కొడుకులు కామంతో వెంట పడుతూ, తల్లి వెనక పిల్లల వెనక చెరబట్టి తరుచుతుంటే, ఎదురు తిరిగి పోరాడిన అమరులైన వీరుల కథ, ఏమని పాడాలి నేను ఈ పాట, ఎంతని చెప్పాలి గుండె గాయాల కోస, ఏమని పాడాలి నేను ఈ పాట, ఎంతని చెప్పాలి గుండె గాయాల కోస, విప్లవ పోరాటాలకు పేరుగాంచిన కోట, బరిసలందుకొని బరిలో ముందు నిలిచే సూర్యపేట, యుద్ధగీతి సుద్దాల అడుగుల చవ్వడి ఆట, బండలక బండని గర్జించే యాదగిరి పాట, ఏమని పాడాలి నేను ఈ పాట, ఎంతని చెప్పాలి గుండె గాయాల కోస, ఏమని పాడాలి నేను ఈ పాట, ఎంతని చెప్పాలి గుండె గాయాల కోస, తెలంగాణ గడ్డ మీద పుట్టిన పులి బిడ్డ, తెలంగాణ గడ్డ మీద పుట్టిన పులి బిడ్డ, తొట్టి కొమరయ్య ప్రాణ ముదిరినట్టి గడ్డ, మీ సంరోషంగా తువ్వెరేని గుంట రామిరెడ్డి, పరిచలందుకొని బరిలో ముందుకు నిలిచే సూర్యపేట, ఏమని పాడాలి నేను ఈ పాట, ఎంతని చెప్పాలి గుండె గాయాల కోస, ఏమని పాడాలి నేను ఈ పాట, ఎంతని చెప్పాలి గుండె గాయాల కోస, ఎంతని చెప్పాలి గుండె గాయాల కోస, ఎంతని చెప్పాలి గుండె గాయాల కోస. అందుకనే ఈ పాలన ఇప్పుడు ఉన్న ప్రభుత్వం, ఈ మోడీ ప్రభుత్వాన్ని కులం పేరుతో చిత్తులు పెడుతుంటే మనం చూస్తూ ఊరుకుందామా? ఎదురు తిరగాలి, ఏకం కావాలి. అందుకనే మూత పెట్టి దేశమంతా మూత పెట్టి దేశమంతా మూత పెట్టి దేశమంతా మూత పెట్టి గొప్పలెన్నో చెప్పినావు మోడే, గొప్పలెన్నో చెప్పినావు మోడే, మాటల్లో మాయ ఉంది మోడే, చేతల్లో మోత ఉంది మోడే, నీ మాటల్లో మాయ ఉంది మోడే, నీ చేతల్లో మోత ఉంది మోడే, చాయి వాళ్ళ దేశానికి లూటి వాళ్ళ, 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 చాయి వాళ్ళ అంట బిడ్డ, చాయి వాళ్ళ ఎక్కడ చాయి మీద తెలియదు, ఏ రోజు విండో తెలియదు, ఎవరికైనా తెలిసే చరిత్ర తెలియదు. అరే చాయి వాళ్ళ దేశానికి లూటి వాళ్ళ, 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 గొప్పలెన్నో చెప్పినావు మోడే, గొప్పలెన్నో చెప్పినావు మోడీ, బట్టల్లో మాయ పలుకుల్లోన ఆరి తేరినట్టు బిడ్డ, చిత్రించబెట్టినావు అరగబోతే మా మీద లాఠీలే చూపినావు ఢిల్లీలో రైతులనే చిత్రించబెట్టినావు అరగబోతే మా మీద లాఠీలే చూపినావు గొప్పలెన్నో చెప్పినావు మోదీ గొప్పలెన్నో చెప్పినావు మోదీ మాటల్లో 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 మాయ ఉంది మోడే చేతల్లో మోసం ఉంది మోడే మాటల్లో మాయ ఉంది మోడే చేతల్లో మోసం ఉంది మోడే అరే చాయ్ వాళ్ళ దేశానికి లెట్టి వాళ్ళ దేశానికి అరే చాయ్ వాళ్ళ దేశానికి లెట్టి వాళ్ళ దేశానికి లూటి వాళ్ళ
ఒకసారి అందరూ జైలున్న వాళ్ళు SFI నాయకత్వము ప్రతి ఒక్కరన్నా SFI
Justice Chandru here. One of the inaugurator, Justice Chandru. Hello.
One singing, one song. Yeah, one song. Yeah, try to understand.
SFI కదులుతున్నది అన్నా మాయన్న బీజేపీ
రణముదొక్కినది కమ్మముదోడు కలుసుకున్నది SFI కదులుతున్నది బీజేపీ పాలన అంతమునేలా బయలుదేరనన్నా
dear comrades, it was perfect symbolic when we are hosting our flag. It was raining, and it's the symbolic. That is why, because रोके तुझको आंधिया या जमीन और आसमां पाएगा जो लक्ष्य है तेरा. Be it scorching heat or heavy rain or any trouble, SFI is ready to face any kind of struggle, and we are ready to overcome it. And that is why in this conference we are going to start. And now first we would like to invite the reception committee members, which are Comrade Narasimha Reddy, MLC, chairman of reception committee. I'd like to invite on the stage Professor Ganta Chakrapani, honorary chairman of the reception committee. We'd like to invite him on the stage. Professor K. Nageshwar, former MLC, educationist, academician. I'd like to invite him. He supported us for For a long time, he was a very good friend, guide and philosopher of SFI. I'd like to invite him also. And I'd like to invite the Secretariat members of SFI Central Executive Committee. And now, we'd like to invite one of the inaugurators of our conference, our inspiration, former SFI, Justice Chandru on the dais. And now, Comrade, the President of SFI, Comrade V.P. Sanu will preside.
All secretariat members, all central secretary, Dipsida, Diridanda, Srijan, Sandeepan, Shangida, so Mariappan, Balaji, Pradipur, Ashok, Murthy, Prasanna, Andhra, so comrades, first I am placing the agenda for our 17th All India Conference. Registration and flag hosting we already completed. Then material resolution, condolence resolution, inauguration, election of different committees, placing of draft report, group discussion, greeting by fraternal organization, greetings by former leaders of SFI, greetings from other left student organization, international session, placing of amendment on program and constitution, placing of accounts, reply on discussion, adoption of report and amendments on constitution and program and accounts, credential report, resolutions, election of new Central Executive Committee, future task, conclusion.
Comrades, I second this proposal.
Comrades, those who are in favor of this proposal, please raise your hands. Against? Neutral? Okay, unanimously this agenda is passed. To JS, I am inviting Diboksan from Bangladesh Students Union. Comrade Subhash Jakar, Rajasthan. Starting the inaugural session, first I am inviting Comrade Nitish Narayanan for placing Marx's resolution.
rose petals. What you feel brushing your cheek is not only you. What they have done, having done it. Amazing too, they never frown. It is also mysterious the way they remain above us, besides us, within us. It is also mysterious the way they remain above us, besides us, and within us. Comrades, each martyrdom, the supreme sacrifice for the movement, does only shape our determination to fight for an egalitarian society. The red star in our white flag was colored with the blood of hundreds of our brave comrades who laid their lives for the cause of students and people. They are those who value the value they upheld more than their own individual lives. Martyrs live through generations and will be remembered till the last person who battles for independence, democracy and socialism is remaining. We salute them in every day of our struggle and every moment of our success. We also reiterate our pledge that we will carry the struggle forward to fulfill the dreams and fights of our beloved martyr comrades and make the world they dream to create a reality. The 17th All India Conference of Students Federation of India salutes all our martyrs with immense inspiration and respect. Two comrades has been martyred during the period of this conference. Comrade Dheeraj, an SFI activist from Government Engineering College, Idukki in Kerala, was stabbed to death by the NSUI KSU Youth Congress goons on January 10th of 2022. Inside the campus with his sweet songs and presence. At the glowing influence of very active in SFI and was available during the college union elections from the beginning. KSU was agitated at the growing influence of SFI inside the campus. The cold-blooded murder was pre-planned by the KSU goons and they murdered our beloved comrade during the election day. But even after the inauspicious event, the comrades of Dheeraj were able to win all seats in the election. We salute Comrade Dheeraj. Comrade Abhimanyu was a 15-year-old energetic activist of SFI and an 11th standard student of Amrita School, Vallikunam.
leader of the women's movement and has been in various posts at IDOA. This conference pays This conference expresses its extreme grief and condolence at the sad demise of Comrade Kodiyari Balakrishnan, former as a member of the CPIM Politburo and the secretary of the Kerala State Committee of CPIM until recently. Comrade Kodiyari Balakrishnan passed away on October 1st, 2020 when he was 68 years old. Comrade Shyamul Chakraborty. Shyamul Chakraborty was born on February 22nd, 1944 and he died August 6th, the year 2022. He was one of the tallest student leader of the country who played a crucial role in building up the student movement across the country. He joined the student movement in the late 1950s and was one of the pioneers in the formation of the Student Federation of India. He played the role of Secretary and President of the Student Federation of India West Bengal State Committee from 1973 to 1979 and was All India Joint Secretary too. This conference pays homage to the inspiring memory of Comrade Shyamul Chakraborty. Comrade P. Biju. Comrade P. Biju was a former Kerala State Secretary and All India Joint Secretary of SFI. Comrade was the forefront of leading many struggles against the privatization implemented by the government of Kerala. Comrade P. Biju also worked as a treasurer of dyfi Kerala and vice chairman of the Kerala State Youth Welfare Board. He had contracted the coronavirus and was undergoing treatment for post-COVID-19 complications. This conference pays homage to the ever-living memory of Comrade P. Biju. Comrade Simon Brito. Comrade Simon Brito was a vibrant political leader and former Kerala State Vice President of SFI. He was paralyzed in 1983 after he was stabbed by the workers of Kerala Students' Union, KSU. Comrade Simon Brito was nominated as a representative of the Anglo-Indian community in the 12th Kerala Legislative Assembly from 2006 to 2011. This conference pays homage to the memory of Comrade Simon Brito. Comrade Ajaz Ahmed. Professor Ajaz Ahmed, a legendary Marxist, Leninist intellectual, passed away on March 9, 2022. He was the Chancellor's Professor at the University of California, Irvine School of Humanities Department of Comparative Literature. His penetrating critique of post-Marxist theories like postmodernism, his incisive writing on imperialism, Hindutva fascism, and the rise of right-wing forces globally are a corpus which has enriched Marxist theory and practices. This conference pays homage to the memory of Comrade Ajaz Ahmed. We are adding Comrade Moidul Midda here. It was a printing mistake, we missed it while printing. Comrade Moidul Midda was a dyfi leader who was killed during the Navaন্ন March by the Trinamool government. The march was called by both SFI and dyfi against the rapid unemployment and corruption. This conference pays homage to the ever-living memory of Comrade Moidul Midda. Comrade Anish Khan. Student activist Anish Khan was a very active person in West Bengal in the movement against the CA-NRC proposed by the central government. He was one of the popular faces of Alia University as a student leader. The Trinamool Congress goons and the police killed him on February 19, 2022. This conference pays homage to the flaming memory of Comrade Anish Khan. Abhijit Sen. Professor Abhijit Sen was an Indian economist who focused on studying rural development. He also was a member of the Planning Commission during the previous United Progressive Alliance government. He joined the Center of Economics and Planning at the Jawaharlal Nehru University, JNU, in the year of 1985. His contributions were vital in formulating many policies which helped uplift the country's agricultural sector. This conference pays homage to the memory of Comrade Professor Abhijit Sen. Diego Maradona. Maradona was a legendary football player from Argentina, widely regarded as one of the greatest players in the history of the sport. He was one of the two joint winners of the FIFA Players of the 20th Century Award. Maradona had openly expressed his closeness to the socialist movement and revolutionary ideology on different occasions. He died on November 25, 2022 when he was aged 60. This conference pays tribute to the memory of Diego Maradona. Apart from that, Comrade Mukherjee and Comrade M.S. Nasser were former CEC members of SFI. Comrade Manab was also served as a cabinet minister of West Bengal. This conference pays homage to the memory of Comrade Manu Mukherjee and M.S. Nasser. We also pay our homage to Comrade Subroto Mukherjee, who was a member of the West Bengal State Committee and also a CEC member. Former SFI leader Comrade Dr. Vital More, Advocate Udvav Balkar, Professor Arun Shelke, Dina Nath Singh and Shedrak also left us during this period of the conference. We pay homage to all the former SFI leaders from various states who left us in the recent past. In the recent period, during the course of struggle, many other comrades who were associated with SFI at different levels in different parts of the country have passed away. We take inspiration from their lives and express grief for their demise. We remember all their valuable contributions and shall take forward the struggle in the true spirit that they upheld. Attack against democratic forces in the country by communal forces surged during this period. Goons of RSS, BJP, Congress, IUML and other forces killed comrades from burial fraternal organization. Comrade Kanipalli Babu, Comrade Auf Abdul Rahman, Comrade Sanu, Comrade Mithilaj, Comrade Haq Muhammad, Comrade Siyat, Comrade Shah Jahan, Comrade Haridasan, Comrade Benu Bishwash lost their lives. This conference pays homage to all the martyrs who left their lives fighting to preserve the democratic ethos and secular values. This conference expresses its profound grief in the death of activists who were murdered in prison struggle against the feudal forces led by the feudal forces in Bihar and other states. The conference pays homage to the demise of various leaders of the larger democratic movement of the country. This conference pays tribute to Comrade Ranjana Nirula, K. Varadarajan, Comrade Nirupam Sen, Comrade Gautam Das, Comrade Maruti Manpade, Comrade Muhammad Amin, Comrade Ganesh Shankar Vidyarthi, Comrade Kumar Shiralkar, Comrade Vijayakant Thakur, Comrade Khagen Das, Comrade K.R. Gauri Amma, Comrade Bijan Dhar, Comrade Shukoman Sen, Comrade Bajuban Riyan, Comrade Mahindra Singh, Comrade M.C. Josephine, Comrade Mohar Singh, Comrade Shivaji Patnaik, Comrade Meritam Shamu, Comrade Pramila Pandey, Comrade S.P. Kashyap, Comrade Babul Bhadra. Student Federation of India dips its flag in the memory of all the comrades
who left us in the period of the last 4 years and sends heartfelt condolence to the bereaved family members. This conference expresses grief and condolence at the sad demise of Comrade Gurudas Dasgupta, Comrade Shamin Faizi and Comrade Oboni Roy. This conference also pays homage to the death of the farmers who sacrificed their life during the historic farmer struggle, to the 13 unarmed, peaceful protesters who were killed in the brutal and murderous police firing in Tutinkor in Tamil Nadu, and to the farmers who were brutally killed at the Lakhimpur Kheri while they were protesting against the anti-farmers bill. This conference expresses its condolences for the killing of persons from Muslims and Dalit and other marginalized communities lynched by Hindutva hooligans and other religious extremists. We also pay homage to the common people of this country who failed to murderous communal attacks, including those in the Delhi riot victims. This conference pays homage to the innocent people who were shot dead in UP, Karnataka and Assam police during the anti-CA protests. This conference expresses deep grief at the growing suicide of farmers, agricultural workers, students and others due to the institutional oppression and anti-people policies of the government, and sends heartfelt condolences to the bereaved families. SFI salutes the martyrdom of brave soldiers defending the borders of our country, including 40 CRPF martyrs of the Pulwama attack and 20 at the Galwan Valley conflict. The 17th conference of SFI pays homage to all those who laid down their lives for the betterment of downtrodden people and in the fight against imperialism. We pledge to carry forward their struggle for a just and egalitarian society. This conference expresses condolence to the families of victims of the terrorist and separatist violence in different parts of the country. This conference pays homage to all who lost their lives during the COVID-19 pandemic. This conference also condolences the death of all the innocent people who lost their lives due to natural calamities, diseases, accidents, and other reasons. Lastly, this conference pays homage to all known and unknown people who passed away during this period of this conference. We dip our flag in the living memory of all of them. Thank you, comrades.
So our conference inaugural session we are starting. I am inviting Narsi Reddy, the chairman of reception committee, to give welcome speech.
అఖిల భారత విద్యార్థి సమాఖ్య 17వ అఖిల భారత మహాసభలు మల్లు స్వరాజ్యం ప్రాంగణంలో ఉస్మానియా యూనివర్సిటీలో హైదరాబాద్లో జరుగుతున్నాయి. ఈ మహాసభలకు విచ్చేసిన భారతదేశ వ్యాప్తంగా విచ్చేసిన ప్రతినిధులందరికీ హృదయపూర్వక స్వాగతం. I continue my speech in English. Student Federation of India 17th All India Conference Inaugural Session, Tagore Auditorium, Usmania University, Hyderabad. The inaugural session President, SFI All India President VP Sanu on the dais. The chief guest K. Chandu,